Welcome back to another episode of Indie Venture, the video games podcast all about the wonderful world of indie games. I'm Rachel Watts, and I'm here with our two co-hosts, Rebecca Jones.
Hello.
And Liam Richardson.
Hi.
Got that energy. Liam's got all the energy for the episode.
Give me some.
I have no energy.
As we go into the colder months, goodbye summer. I'm not sure. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a summer baby. I like the autumn. I like the cold.
Yes.
Right.
A good riddance.
Yeah. Thank fuck.
Okay.
Sayonara.
Do you want my weird take on seasons? Right. Okay.
I would love that.
Yeah, of course I do.
I swear I love the first month of every season and then I get bored, which is probably why I love indie games with their weird little 28-day seasonal loops so much.
Yes. Oh my god. I relate to that so much.
My dream world.
Oh my god. Because I get bored of shampoos and conditioners I use in the shower. So I have to keep switching it up.
You gotta switch it up.
Otherwise I get bored and then I don't want to have a shower because I'm like, well, there's nothing fun going on in there. I'm just boring.
Yeah.
I need some shampoo and conditioner to spice up my life. And so I get that. I get the seasonal thing. So what was I saying? Okay, so it's we're getting into the colder months. Goodbye summer, hello autumn. Ooh, it's cozy sweater weather. Ooh, let's go get a pumpkin spice latte. Ooh, yeah. And
nice.
As we go into the autumn, maybe we get a bit witchy, a bit spooky, a bit scary. Nice. Ooh. And so this episode, we're going to be talking all about witches and witchy stuff and doing witchy activities because we love witches. And also this episode, it kind of started off as an idea of let's do indie character horoscopes, and then just expanded into actually Rebecca can do legit tarot reading, and there's a lot of representation.
Very amateur.
No, she's an expert. I as far as I'm concerned, that's the crux of the entire episode is Rebecca's just going to do tarot readings.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm gonna try. You're gonna see me actually referring to my little book. It's
yes!
Rebecca, I need you to really do as much of the tarot readings as possible because I have not prepped for this whatsoever.
That's all right. I like doing tarot
readings.
I like doing tarot readings. It's all good.
Yes. So we're going to do a bit of that, and we're going to do some indie character horoscopes and look up their zodiac signs and be like, does this fit this character? And if not, maybe they should be something else. And we'll read the horoscopes as well. And so I think that'll be really funny because I think I told you too, I was like, I'm going to find the most wild website for zodiac horoscopes and
yes,
stuff.
Yes, you did.
And to be fair,
find one?
They're all pretty batshit. I went on the first and went, damn, this'll do. I was just like, okay.
Nice.
Yes. So
amazing.
I think to kick off this episode, should we have a little chat about our favourite indie game witches? Are there any video games that we've played where there's been a witch character or kind of character that we've been like, damn, this is a good witch? Because I have a few. I like a witch character. They're great.
I feel like I'm really showing my niche here because I was looking through all. I'm like,
Wedding Witch
I must
does
have
count.
Loads.
Wedding Witch does count. Yeah.
Wedding Witch could count. She could count.
Yeah.
I'm controversially not going to include her. But she could. She could count.
Wedding Witch tag on the website.
Yeah.
She belongs on the long
Right down.
list. She undeniably belongs on the long list. But no, I realised that I thought I play loads of spooky and supernatural games, and surely I have loads and loads of witchy characters from indie games. And to be honest, as I went through them, it became apparent that the main source of witchcraft characters for me is when I'm playing a supernatural dating sim. There's usually a witch character, and that's pretty rad. And to be fair, obviously the Forever and Eternal Monster Prom. Actually, my favourite dateable character from Monster Prom is the head of the Witches Coven, is Joy.
Ooh.
So she's got to go on there. For sure. Oh, she's gorgeous. And she's also a really cool character. She's her character is a lot about managing like burnout and responsibility and how you kind of, achieve work-life balance when you've got to like save the world, but also you just kind of want to be like not defined by the fact that you save the world all the time. And I think she's a really cool character. I love her a lot. Another character as well from a dating sim that I enjoyed is Rowan from Boyfriend Dungeon, who, time to talk about like not all witches are women. We love a bit of non-binary witch
Absolutely.
representation. Rowan was very nearly the character I ended up dating until I met Seven. And in the original idea for Boyfriend Dungeon, they ended up cutting the dual wielding option, which was basically like the polyamory option. And I was like, if they kept that in, I would totally have.
Oh, hell yeah.
Totally have dual wielded Seven and Rowan. So yeah, a lot of time for Rowan. But also, you got to mention Cosmic Will Sisterhood, right? That's the sort of big departure here.
Yeah.
And like, Fortuna. Man, I wouldn't say Fortuna. I do like, but I think my favorites would be I like Patrice a lot. I like Jasmine a lot.
Yes.
And the Peppermancer would be my 3 faves, I think, from Cosmic Will Sisterhood.
They're all very dateable as well. They're really good looking witches.
Can we just talk about Jasmine? Jasmine's so cute.
Very cute. Yes.
Like, adorable. And Patrice is just a badass. I want to be Patrice when I get old.
Yeah.
Sure.
They had like the 0 to 10 of like 0 is like cute and cozy and 10 is like badass, and they had the 0 and the 10. There's no between. You either go for like cute, cozy, oh, she's gonna make you some tea, or like, I want my head crushed in between her thighs. They didn't go for the middle.
Yeah, oh no, I love that. I love the witchy characters in that game. So yeah, surprisingly though, I've not played nearly as many games with explicitly like witch coded characters as I thought. So that was an interesting realization that I came to when we were looking into this episode.
And how about you, Liam? Who's your witch? Witch, please.
I also was thinking earlier, I was like, what games have I played with witches in them? And I can't think of many. The only game that came to my mind was a game on the Xbox 360 called Bullet Witch.
Oh my god, I'm googling.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
which
wow. You are
what?
Technically a witch. She's called Alicia. I was trying to Google it there while you were talking. So I can't remember what she was called.
Oh my
she
god!
Has, like,
oh my god! This is like Bayonetta. We have Bayonetta at home.
Yes, it is. We have Bayonetta at home. Oh my god!
Is it made by From Software? I feel like it might.
Let's have a look.
Damn.
No, it's not.
It's Xseed and Marvelous. So
it's very.
It's the Story of Seasons people.
Yes, it is the Story of Seasons people. I think her machine gun is her broom? Question mark. This game is
bad as hell. Not gonna lie.
It's not good. It's like a Gears of War clone.
It looks good.
Where you fight demons, and I was quite fond of it back in the day. And they re-released it on PC as well, like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Steam page now. 2018.
Yeah, that's the only witch I could think of.
Oh,
that wasn't
similar. Yeah, similar to games I've played. Resident Evil 4. Leave that there.
She's like,
I mean, yeah,
Resi
sure.
Yeah, like I'm kind of getting she's Matrix, Witch, and like Tifa from Final Fantasy vibes. Like she's kind of, but in her like black outfit, the black leather outfit, like from that film. You could have said a man in his 30s designed her in the mid 2000s, and it would have been the same thing as saying it's like Tifa and someone from the Matrix. Yeah, but it is giving Bayonetta. She kind of looks cunty though. Like she looks great. Whoever designed the outfit, incredible.
She is. You are right. She is like Temu Bayonetta. Like, oh, what if we had Bayonetta, but we couldn't afford the iconic parts of Bayonetta that makes her recognizable and interesting as a character?
What if her clothes were just made of clothes? You ever think about that? Like,
wow, whoa! That's how does she get her powers? You thought of that? I don't know why I'm going like New York there. You thought of that, wise guy?
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Apologies to any listeners from New York.
Well, we got more material out of Bullet Witch there than I thought we would. Well done,
great.
you two.
No, I love it.
What about you, Rachel?
It's just like, I think it's because, I think we talked about this before, but like games from this period, they kind of like were cringe at the time a little bit, and like cringe afterwards, but like they've come back around. Like this is like, I would play this cunty game. Like I would. Like she looks fucking amazing. Like she looks incredible.
We've kind of like reclaimed them, I guess, from like only young men play video games, so everyone has to be like horny and sexy, to like actually everyone plays video games, and it's like Yeah.
Horny and sexy for a
Yes.
whole different set of reasons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, yeah, that outfit is incredible. My favorite witches. I think I've talked about Witchwood before as like one of my ultimate favorite collectathon games. And like, I think that interpretation of a witch as being like this kind of gremlin old woman, like scuttling around, like being rude to everyone and like collecting different items because you want to make a potion. And it's just it's very storybook, it's very fairy tale, but it's also like, I don't know, if you just want to be like an old, like kind of she's got like, I can't really describe her. She has this like pot on her head, a helmet, so you can't really see her face. And I think, pretty sure she has like chicken legs or chicken feet or something. Like, she's just really great. And yeah, she's just a craggy old lady. And you get to speak to like characters, and a lot of them are really annoying. And so you're in her mindset of like, God, this person is so annoying. But she's nice to children. So she's like really likable character. But like, yeah, she's just an old cranky witch. And I fucking live for that. And we need more representation of that in games.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
Speaking of old ladies as well, I think, is the Grandma Potts a witch?
Because she's called the Witch of
Right.
Witch of Urns, right? I was going to say this as well. Yeah,
100% then her as well, because she really is iconic. She's another
really
cranky
is.
grandma as well, who is like very I'd forgotten her name, but the grandma from Spirited Away who owns the bathhouse. She's giving very that.
She looks very similar, doesn't she?
Yes. Yeah. And also our girls from Lost Records are very witchy. I don't think they're explicitly witchy, but they're witch vibes for sure.
That's a very good point. I would agree with that.
There's like,
absolutely.
Yeah, there's like a very teenage witchhood coven situation going on.
Oh
there.
yeah, there's isn't there in the lore as well, there's a witch character in the lore of that game, as I recall, that they keep thinking they might be in her cabin.
Yes, there's like a
that
there
does
is
ring a
something
bell.
like that.
Yeah. I mean, like, frankly, I need that game to get a sequel just because I feel like that's the through line, right? That's the that's
sequel
the expansion
when?
of the story.
Let's go.
Would you play it if it was a prequel? If it was a witch prequel?
Yes.
Yes,
That'd be fun.
I would love that.
Yeah, I think at this point, they have my money secured, locked in.
Right, absolutely.
I hope they get to do something else with that for sure. It's funny you mention Death's Door, because I was flicking through an old issue of Play magazine the other day.
Were you?
Just because I'm looking through my old magazine collection trying to get rid of some. And I was like, there's a little review of Death's Door in here by Rachel Watts. That was a very nice little read.
Oh my God, I reviewed it? Damn, I don't even remember.
You did? You give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, because that's right, because it's good. Yeah, I think I had Granny Potts as my avatar for so long. I fucking loved
for a long,
her
long
so
time.
much.
Yeah, I remember when we first started recording this podcast. That was your
good old Granny
profile
Potts. That's a good selection of games. So I guess we're going to start with horoscopes, and then we'll go on to the finale, which will be the tarot card reading. Because I don't really know what to expect, Rebecca. It's kind of all on you. So
I know, it's kind of scary.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm excited. I am as well.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see. I'm sure it'll be great. But yeah, we're going a bit freeform. We're going a bit, it's not very structured. But I guess the idea of this horoscope bit is to look up indie game characters' birthdays, and whether that be their in-canon birthday or just the release date of the game. Look at what zodiac sign they are, and then look at their horoscope, which I do have for September 2025. It's from people.com, so it's legit. And nice. It just goes into each zodiac sign and what they should expect from the month of September 2025. Whether that be love or breakup or, I don't know, what do these do you guys, have you ever been into horoscope zodiac signs? Should we talk about this a little bit? Have you two ever?
That probably is worth chatting about it.
Yeah.
No, is my answer to it. Not in like a I'm against it way, like I wish everyone all the best.
Yeah.
But it's harmless, but it's never been anything I've been interested in. No.
And you, Rebecca?
I'll read mine if it's in front of me and have a good laugh at it. Like, I have the same thing, right? I don't have anything against the idea of it. I don't think it's a thing. I'm pretty skeptical, which will come up with the tarot stuff in a bit, is that I tend to approach this as like, from a skeptical standpoint as like it's fun and it helps to focus your mind, and like rainbow statements are interesting in and of themselves, and like trying to think of how a fairly generic statement can apply to you is a good focusing method often.
Yes, I'd agree with that for sure.
But yeah, I would love to believe in stuff like this, but I'm just too skeptical to take it at face value, I think.
Yeah, I think it's worth saying as well, we're not really directly making fun of these things.
Oh no,
it's just like, it's a bit of fun. And
yes.
I'm the same as you two. I've never been into it. And I remember the moment, and I'm still really pissed about this. So like, I was a teenager with a group of friends. We were all looking up our zodiac signs and our our elements and stones and all that. And then they got to me, and I was like, "Oh, I'm an Aries. I wonder what Aries is." And Aries gets such a bad rep on every single zodiac, like every single website, because I read everyone's entry was like, "You're so hardworking. Oh, you're so creative." Aries, it was like hot-tempered. No one wants to deal with you. You're feisty, spicy. Yeah, and there was others like loyalty and everything, but I was just like, a lot of the time, it was just like, yeah, you're like too much and you're fiery. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just this website. I'll go to somewhere else. The same fucking thing. And I was just like, how come everyone else gets all this nice shit said about them, and then I get that I'm spicy, fiery, and confrontational? Does that sound like me?
Funny.
And if you say no, I'm going to be really annoyed.
It's so funny though, because like my mum's an Aries as well, and like I cannot think of two people who I care about so much who are further apart in terms of like, my mum is so quiet and meek. And
right? So imagine me.
Like, fiery is not the right word.
I'm 15, and I'm just like, okay, guys, I guess. So after then, I was just like, this is not for me. This is not for me, because
That's fair.
Aries has done dirty. What did we do? Who did we piss off?
The thing that really gets me, and this is like a two-part thought really, is so today, the day we're recording this, it is 2 days after Liam's birthday and 2 days before my birthday, right? That is how close Liam and I are in terms of like, so we are the same star sign and we have all that. And we do have quite a lot in common, but based on that, we should be more or less the same person, which I think is a bit of a stretch.
Well, I'm kind of curious to find out what the attributes of a Virgo are, to see if it matches either of us.
Here we go.
To be honest, right? This is the second part of my theory, right? Because this is actually the conversation I think that me and Rachel were having that gave us the idea for this episode in the first place, was I'm quite a stereotypical Virgo in a lot of ways, and the reason we got interested in talking about this was because a bunch of my favorite characters from video games also have birthdays in very late August, or like the beginning to middle of September.
Interesting.
But here's the thing, I have a theory about this, right? Is obviously like calls to like, I like feeling seen in video games. Sure, I like the stereotypical Virgo character appeals to me, but why am I a stereotypical Virgo, right? Doesn't make as much sense. But then I was like, the one thing that most Virgos have in common is we're the oldest kids in our class at school, which does convey upon you a certain degree of behavior, I think, that then carries through into your adult life. So I was like, are we just easy to read because we were always the oldest and always like the most mature?
I was the youngest in my year.
Yeah, does it?
Because you're on the opposite end.
What's that? Yeah, what does that kind of say to your experience? I'd be really interested to know.
Yeah.
Should I read out the Virgo entry? Or would you,
please
do you want to say your experience, Liam?
Well, is this what... I mean, being the youngest in the year was horrible because I was ear boy, so I guess like you don't like develop as fast as other people in general. Yeah. And also I was the youngest by quite a considerable amount. So like I would like, I started secondary school and I'd been an 11-year-old for 3 days when I started secondary school, and then there was most people in my year were like turning 12, so like it was kind of weird.
Tough times.
Yeah, I always felt much younger than everyone else in the year. But yeah, what are the traits of a Virgo then? Like what
so
are like
a Virgo? I feel like Virgo is one of the most memed in terms of that, and a Scorpio, just in terms of like jokes and stuff. Because and I'll read this.
Virgo, bad mustache, terrible taste in games, called Liam Richardson, stinky.
Oh, a good boy. Aw, just a little guy.
Oh no, these things are being redacted actually.
Chaotic bisexual, okay. Virgos are logical, practical, and systematic in their approach to life. Virgo is an earth sign, historically represented by the goddess of wheat and agriculture, an association that speaks to Virgo's deep-rooted presence in the material world. This earth sign is a perfectionist at heart and isn't afraid to improve skills through diligence and consistent practice. Do you guys relate to that at all?
No.
A little bit.
Let's read Aries. Bitch, asshole, easy to anger. Wow, okay, great, love that. But listen to this. This dynamic fire sign is no stranger to competition. Read me. Bold and ambitious, Aries dives headfirst into even the most challenging situations. Okay, confrontational much. And they'll make sure they always come out on top. What the fuck is that?
I don't think that describes... I wouldn't use those words to describe you. I think you're very... I've got competitive as an interesting... Surely you don't relate to the competitive bit. You don't strike me as a competitive person.
But this is the thing. But even that's just not a nice description of anyone.
No, all of those were like passive-aggressive backhanded compliments.
I'm just like, who the fuck? Whoever like decided all this like zodiac stuff, they were like, Aries, nah. No. There's always got to be one we all got to hate on. So you know what? Fine. But I wasn't happy.
You.
No,
I'm not surprised.
Absolutely not. Otherwise, there'd be something like Angel, amazing, born correct. Like it would be that. But no, it's not.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, actually, rewrite it. Go on Wikipedia and rewrite the entry.
I will. Right. So, do you have any video game characters we should look up their horoscopes of? And who should we start with? Okay, Rebecca, let's give us yours first.
Okay. So, in honor of the fact that I actually finished Blueprints a couple of days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Simon from Blueprints has a canon birthday, January 28th.
And
shit. You know what? I kind of want to know how he's doing. I kind of want to know how he's getting along.
Jan 28th, Aquarius. Oh.
Canon birthday as in he should be shot out of a cannon on his birthday. Been a spoilt little...
Okay.
Hey, come on. He had been alone for 3 months. There was a single cupcake on the kitchen counter.
Okay, so an Aquarius... Oh my God. An Aquarius is the most humanitarian and astrological sign. They're dedicated to making the world a better place.
Okay.
Oh yeah, getting your rich dead uncle's house or whatever.
Yeah.
They're also known for being eccentric, unique, and marching to the beat of their own drum, as well as being cold, aloof, and somewhat detached. Okay, damn. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, you can be whatever the fuck you want when you just inherited a magic mansion when you're 14 years old, so...
Damn.
I guess.
Very true.
To be fair, because he is a child, his attributes have yet to fully come through. But let's read his horoscope. So horoscope is... let me see. Because these entries are long. Right. Simon, here is your horoscope. What the fuck? Oh my God, they're going to planets and stuff. Hold on. Okay, September is here to shake up your relationship with money and most importantly, your sense of self-worth.
What?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's weird.
That's so accurate. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other stuff, but that's basically the gist. So you know what, Simon? What this is saying to me, my love, is that you need to just get over this whole situation with your family and money. Money is connecting you. And as we know, if you've played Blueprints, like sometimes that's not a great thing. And so what you need to do is your sense of worth is not, doesn't revolve around the fact that your grandpa's this big shot, you have a big mansion. So you just really need to move away and just establish yourself as your own individual.
Do you know what's weird? I also had brought up a horoscope website because I searched for Mystic Meg to see if she was still hanging around.
Yes.
And her website is still here. It has horoscopes. The one for Aquarius on Mystic Meg is you have the ability to plan the future you need if you take things slow.
Mystic Meg and people.com coming in with the accurate horoscopes.
That's actually that's quite funny. Yeah.
Right. So Simon hopefully will take that into account. And that's damn.
Yeah, I mean, we should. Rachel, you've seen the end of Blueprints, right?
Yes, I have.
I have thoughts, but they're so spoilery, so like I can't say much more. I don't know why I brought it up really, except that I quite like Simon in spite of myself. I want to see him do better in life than this setup has given him, I think.
Yeah. It also says, bringing significant changes and powerful endings to this area of your life. Damn.
Ooh.
All right.
Damn. Yeah, well, again.
That was scarily accurate. Oh my God, are we going to be believers at the end of this?
Yeah, that was worrying. Yeah.
Right, Liam, who's your character?
Maybe.
Frog Detective.
Oh, that's a great one.
They don't have a birthday, even though the third game is set around their birthday party. But because the third game came out on October 26th, let's just pretend that it came out on their birthday.
I mean, if that's not canon, then they're missing a trick.
Agreed. So let's say October 26th.
Oh, yeah. October 26th. Because I would swear they'd be a Pisces. They give Pisces energy, but because Pisces are known for being like emotional and like very empathetic. Okay. So wait, what did you say? October 22nd,
which makes them Libra.
They just escaped Scorpio, so and that they are not a Scorpio. So Libra, balance, harmony, and justice define Libra energy. Ooh, okay.
Justice.
Libra is represented by the scales. So this is an association that reflects Libra's fixation on establishing equilibrium. Oh, damn. Okay.
And they are a detective.
Justice is what we're talking about here. And what does Frog Detective do? He brings the justice. So actually,
he does.
Frog Detective is very Libra coded. So what do we... Okay, and now I'm going to look up his horoscope. This website is long. Libra, got it. Okay. It begins with Saturn's retrograde, re-entering Pisces on... Jesus Christ.
I have no idea what any of that stuff means.
Activating your sixth house of health, daily routines and acts of service. You're called to revisit and refine the structures that are keeping you grounded. What?
Do you say the thick house of health?
Yeah, the sixth. So,
I thought you said the thick house of health. I was like,
thick. Oh my God. Okay. Urging you to commit healthier habits and more importantly, set clear boundaries around your personal and professional life. I don't know about that. I don't know. Yeah, that's a hard one.
Think so.
September be a month where your dreams, intuitive downloads. What's an intuitive download? Or perhaps even moments of deja vu reveal what you're ready to release.
Hold on. Have you had a spiritual download?
What's an intuitive? What's an intuitive?
So intuitive downloads don't feel like any idea or thought you've ever had. It may be an idea or thought that you've had before, maybe many times, but this time it feels like we're being told. And it's like a light bulb moment happens for you, and then everything suddenly seems to make sense. That's from whisperswithinus.com.
Whispers Within Us? This is iconic. So I guess, like you're solving a mystery or a crime and you get an intuition.
And you get an intuitive download. I always thought the bloody last intuitive download I had was when I bloody bought Fantasy Life on the Switch 2. I have so little for this episode, gang.
Can I... If we're talking Scorpio memes, can I take us on a quick AAA tangent?
You absolutely can.
Because it's just reminded me of something, right? Okay, buried in my documents is... a thing I've been working on intimately for ages that I've never released to the world, where I am attempting the impossible task of establishing when Great Ace Attorney Chronicles actually takes place. I say impossible because that game is deliberately not in a real time.
Oh my God.
But
yes.
I gotta tell you something. Those characters don't age, right? They stay in the court record, they all stay the same age throughout the entire thing. The game covers nearly a year, which means that everyone in that game per the game itself was born between November 8th and 21st, which means every character in those games is a Scorpio. Does this explain a lot about what happens in those games?
Holy fuck. Right, let's read Scorpios. Okay, they're elusive and mysterious. They're one of the most misunderstood signs of the zodiac. Oh, here's why. Because they're a water sign, but emotionally and energy-wise, they give off fire. Oh, okay. In fact, Scorpio derives extraordinary courage from its psychic abilities, which is what makes this sign one of the most complicated and dynamic of the zodiac. What the fuck? That sounds so cool.
Did you just say psychic abilities?
Yeah, that's what it said.
What? Hold on. People who are born in October, November are just out here with fucking...
Oh my God.
It's not... Yeah.
Katy Perry's a Scorpio.
PKS. What's it called?
Oh, P...
Who?
Yeah, Katy Perry's a Scorpio, apparently. PKS? PK.
Katy Perry. She went to space.
What is Katy Perry? What is it called? KPS?
PK. But what do you call it again?
Wait.
What's...
I don't know.
What?
So this entry says they have psychic abilities. It's psychic abilities. And isn't PK, what did you say? Isn't PKS a psychic thing?
I feel like it is.
Because it's an Earthbound, isn't it?
PK Thunder from Smash Brothers. PK Thunder.
Oh, PSI. And
PSI.
Or PK, because there's got psionics and psychokinesis.
Okay, because that's how I know from Earthbound. And then I said that Katy Perry's a Scorpio, and then I think I got confused with KP or KPS, because I was saying Katy Perry.
KPS, Katy Perry Scorpio. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about psychic powers. What psychic powers do... Well, when I search for that, when it says what psychic powers, the first one is, what psychic powers do I have?
Oh, shit! Oh my god!
What psychic powers do Scorpios have?
What psychic... This is a very Google-heavy episode, and I'm
really
so
is, yeah.
here for it.
Googling.
The psychic powers primarily related to strong intuition, the ability to detect lies and hidden emotions, and the ability to throw a chair across the room. Oh, good for you, Scorpio.
Holy shit!
I'm just remembering... Hold on.
That does sound like Scorpio energy, though. That does. That to a T. Like, they will call you out on your shit, for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, hold on. I just had to go check Beyond Two Souls really quick and see what the canon birth dates for the protagonist of that. But no. Fellow Virgo, apparently.
Because she's psychic?
I've never thrown a chair across the room with my mind.
David Cage, star sign. Zodiac sign.
Scandal noted. Have you seen that Elliot Page is going to be making...
Okay.
Did you see that Elliot Page bought the rights to that in like the fire sale when Quantic Dream? I'm like, amazing.
9th of June.
I mean, surely it's just so that they can get all of the horrific 3D models that Quantic Dream made
what
of
the
them
fuck?
and make sure no one ever gets hold of them ever again.
Whatever he chooses to do with it, I'm like, fair play.
Yeah,
okay, so David Cage is a Gemini.
What's David Cage's horoscope? What is happening in this episode?
which also, sometimes people can say Geminis are two-faced, so... Yeah, your public and private persona. Oh my god. David, are you listening?
You will never finish your Star Wars game. Oh, that's specific.
It just says something, David, stop. Okay.
That's all it says. It's
time
David,
to move
stop.
on. Yeah, stop. Time to move on. My character that I picked is Harold Halibut. So, when did Harold Halibut
does he have a birthday?
I don't know. Birthday. No, but since Harold's birthday is April 16th, I feel like he might be an Aries. Oh my god, I share the same fucking zodiac sign as Harold Halibut. Erase this, cut this. We don't claim him. We don't claim him.
I'm afraid. So, well, yeah, Harold Halibut, infamously fiery.
Yeah. Confrontational. Right.
Yep.
So, this horoscope is for me and Harold. September is where you come to terms with the baggage that's been weighing you down, whether it be a reoccurring fear, a limiting belief, or a habit that isn't serving you. During this time, you may also notice that you've been ready to call it quits with people, places, and situations that have been energetically draining you. Pay attention to your dreams and listen to your intuition. This sounds similar to the other entry a little bit. It's almost like all these could be applied to anyone and any situation.
Whoa. Hey. Let's not get into that.
Maybe people just hate Aries.
He was on that ship, wasn't he? He was bored of that. He might be ready to say goodbye to the ship and the people on it.
Yeah.
There was nothing in there about him being the most boring human being alive in the most boring video game of the last 5 years. But I mean, I wish him all the best.
Because for me, he doesn't really have a zodiac sign because he doesn't have a personality. So how can you give him one?
Oh, Harold, this is such a pile-on.
It is not.
Liam has influenced me.
Yeah, right. I think he's quite sweet.
He's all right.
Have either of you gone back to finish that game yet?
I have not.
Girl, I finished it. I'm done with Harold.
Busy, man.
You did finish it, yeah. Wow, well done. That really does prove how you are the best indie game player on this podcast, that you had the conviction to finish Harold Halibut.
Yeah, I got to hour 5.
I would like to, I just don't have the time.
I need to maintain this illusionary crown on my head, and so I need to finish this game. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, the indie game crown.
Where's the Harold crown?
God damn it. Right, wish I had looked up Harold now. Do we have anyone else? Oh, okay, short tangent. When I was talking to you guys about the episode, I looked up Haley from Stardew Valley's star sign.
Okay.
And so in Stardew, it's just spring, summer, autumn, winter, that's fine. But like, in Stardew Valley, Haley, who I swear to God would be a Scorpio, if there was any video game character who I was like, this woman is a Scorpio, it's her, but she has a spring birthday, which means that she's not a Scorpio. And that really upset me because I was like, if there's any, like, she's the definition of Scorpio, 100%. That or Aries, but you know what? I don't trust the Aries entries are not accurate. So she's a Scorpio for sure. I mean, let's ask her husband, Liam.
She can't be a Scorpio. She has KPS. Katy Perry Space, or whatever we said before.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry Space.
That's where you kiss the ground when you get off the billionaire's spaceship or whatever she did.
She just needs to sit down and have a baby bell or something. She just needs to stop. Do you know what I mean?
That does sound like a great evening, to be fair.
I mean, yeah, to be fair. I only had a baby, so not to get us off topic, I only had a baby bell for the first time, like 3 weeks ago.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Hold on. Remember the squash incident? This is your squash incident. Tell me more.
This is your baby bell moment.
Tell me everything.
Yeah. How did you feel?
I was making my wedding rings. We went to make our wedding rings, and we got a free brunch. And brunch was an interesting way of describing it because we walked in and we paid a lot of money for this. And they were like, you get this brunch and this Prosecco. We walked in, it was underneath yours. Do you call them a cloche? Like the things that you put on like hotel food, like the metal things? You take them off and like, your lasagna,
I know what you mean.
Sir,
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
Like the covers.
It's like a glass one of them.
Yeah.
And I walked in the little room and I looked at it straight away and I went, oh, those muffins from Greg's? And the woman was like, oh, yeah, they are, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, there are like lemon meringue ones that we do at the moment. She's like, yeah, no one's ever really noticed that before. We actually get all of our like croissants and stuff from Greg's because people always say that they're really nice. So we get them from there. I was like, oh, okay, cool, nice. All right.
Oh my God. What the fuck? You would have had to have pried that information out of me as someone who worked there.
I know.
You would have had to have tortured me.
Yeah. But she's. I think I just called her out so instantly. I think she had to just be like, yeah, you're right.
Just shocked her into the truth.
Yeah. So I enjoyed it. To be fair, making the wedding rings, fantastic. She was an amazing teacher. We had a great day. But,
yeah.
Part of this brunch was also a baby bell. So I ate a baby bell for the first time. And yeah, you know what? Pretty good. Didn't quite like peeling the skin off at first, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, the waxy... Yeah. It kind of feels like you're undressing the baby bell.
Didn't they used to have those like that, where it was like quite...
I guess it does, Rachel. Yeah, I guess it is a...
Yeah, no.
Oh man, to the listeners who can't see the excellent
I was such
illustration,
a good little dance. Yeah,
it was a great technical demonstration.
It has the string, right? So you're going ooh, ooh, oh. You're like you're like untying it and zipping the.
Do you know what it is, Rachel? I didn't really feel it was a sensual moment when I had a baby bell. But now that you've mentioned it, I should have been hornier. Thank you for changing my mind about when I ate that small cheese.
Oh, I had a vegan baby bell recently and it was so fucking awful. So I think my mind just kind of, it was so bad. I was like, this is not the one.
I've heard good things about them.
Here's the tea though, they're shit. And I've had a lot of vegan cheese and I've been around a while and I know my shit and it's not good. Anyway, Baby Bell's horoscope. Baby Bell. What zodiac sign is a baby bell? Baby Bell.
What star sign is a baby bell?
Yeah, what star sign is a baby bell? When did Baby Bell come out? When did it? Where's the
Remember
Wikipedia
when we were an
page?
indie game podcast?
Yeah. One sec. This is important.
Yeah. Shut up.
One sec.
Hard swerve into cheese podcasting.
I think we are.
Oh.
Gorgonzola horoscope.
March. It doesn't say a date, but the company opened in March, so that they would either be an Aries again or a Pisces. Okay, I'll claim Baby Bell. Baby Bell's an Aries. Done.
So you, Baby Bell, and Harold Halibut are the three main Aries.
Yeah, we're Aries rap.
representatives. Love that.
Fiery representation. Yeah.
We're talking about Hayley. I don't think she is a Scorpio.
What do you think she is?
Well, I think she's such a sweetheart on the inside. So what would that be?
Oh, like someone who's like, who comes off like quite cold, but then you do get to know them.
Yeah. Once you accidentally select the have baby button and then suddenly you've got a child and she loses all of her personality and just stands in your dark living room all day. That's when I had to stop playing the game.
Oh my god.
Messed up.
Yeah, it was messed up.
But then
The Stepford wifing of Hayley from Stardew Valley.
She just used to, I don't know if I said this in the podcast, but by the end of that game, I would come back and the lights would be off and she'd be sat there with her child in her arms and she'd be like, I love you. And I'd be like, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
the answer is still Scorpio. Scorpios are known for being quite cold or distant at first, but as you get to know them, are one of the most kindest zodiac signs.
All right.
So
I guess, yeah, Hayley's a Scorpio.
Apparently she's in spring, so she would either be one of these other ones. Borrow! I was going to look at Borrow, because Borrow's a Pisces.
Best Boy Borrow.
Best Boy Borrow is a Pisces 100%.
Yeah.
Borrow, birthday, I don't know if he has a... Oh no, does he have a birthday in the game? Don't you make him something or make him a tea or something, or is that just?
I don't think he has a birthday. I think
every day should be Borrow's birthday.
Every day. Oh my god, I'm embarrassing myself. What was the game called?
Wonder Stab.
Thank you. You can tell I wasn't on any of my top 5 because I was working them out recently. Right. Oh, chapter 3. Borrow. Oh no. Yeah, he doesn't have a canonical birthday. So in that case, we must look at when Wonder Stop was released, which was really early this year. Oh, was it that? It was March. March.
Jeez.
March 11th. So that means that Borrow is, and every other character in that game, it doesn't make sense, but just go with this. March. Oh, Pisces. Oh, and what did I fucking say? Pisces. March 11th.
So
I'm
Pisces,
just double checking. Then? So Pisces, I'll read it out. They are the most intuitive, sensitive, and empathetic sign of the entire zodiac. As the final sign, Pisces has absorbed every lesson, the joys and the pain, the hopes and the fears, learned by all the other signs. It's symbolized as 2 fish swimming in opposite directions, representing the constant division of Pisces' attention between fantasy and reality.
Wow.
Damn.
That could be definitely applied to Borrow. And 2 fish. Fish live in water. You know what you make out of water?
Tea.
Case
fish
closed.
Tea.
Delicious fish tea.
No.
So, and we will now read his horoscope. This. Okay, scroll. You know, I'll just. Pi. See. How do you spell Pisces?
Pisces.
Yes.
This is our most computer-heavy episode.
I know. I'm a little bit worried. There's a reason we don't like live research stuff on the show very often. Oh man, you two are going to have to keep up some entertaining conversations while I'm doing these tarot reads, by the way, because I'm just like...
Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, Pisces. This is a call to revisit the boundaries and structures you've cultivated, as well as the foundation you're building upon. Okay, more importantly, with a total lunar eclipse activating your sign on September 7th, okay, everything from your dreams to your identity is highlighted, as this pushes you to shed your old skin and step into a brand new version of yourself. The majority of you have been feeling the energy increase in momentum, but you may be ready to launch that passion project or simply stop saying yes to the people, places, and situations that drain you. Borrow does seem a bit like a people pleaser. I think he does seem like he wants to please a lot of people. I don't know. You guys hashtag related to him more than I did. I just felt like he seemed like I could shoot him and he'd thank me. I
feel like, because you said it could apply to anyone in the game, that could apply to Alter just as much, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the fact that I was going to say, you can read that game as, you know, all the characters being the facets of a single personality, right? Of a single person, which I know is...
That's how I read it, yeah.
I know it's like Liam's preferred reading. For me, I like to read it as ambiguous so that it can fit both ways. But I do think that when you said that, I was like, oh, that's so right on the edge of all of the different personalities that you see in that game. I think that's, you know, almost just the theme of the game more than a read on any character within
Yeah.
it, you know.
Yeah, good point.
I do also think Alta could take any and all the advice to every single Zodiac here. I just think she needs a lot.
Just Alta, just like get, I mean, that's again the point of the game is like Alta, get Alta, get yourself together a little, like in an
girl,
you know,
just girl.
Best will in the world. Try and get it together a little bit, like.
Oh, before we wrap up this very chaotic section, is there any other indie game characters you would like to look up their Zodiac signs for?
Who do we think in indie games would read their horoscopes every day?
Ooh.
Anyone from Paradise Killer. All the Paradise Killer girlies are looking up their zodiacs and horoscopes every single day.
Absolutely. That's incredibly true.
That's so good.
Which indie... That's the right answer. There's no further discussion needed for that. Who do we think would be like the annoying person who every time someone even casually mentions this kind of stuff, they're like such like a, well, you know, it's fake and blah, 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 blah. Like, who do we think that would be?
Ooh.
And I'm banning Tim the Terrible Boy as an answer.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so he was like, actually. Oh, hold on.
Maybe like Harvey from Stardew Valley.
Oh my god, I was going to say Elliot from Stardew Valley, actually.
I would think Elliot.
We're circling some Stardew Bachelors.
Elliot,
He's like,
actually. I actually really like Elliot, but...
Harvey, I think, would think it, but not want to say. I think he'd be like...
yeah,
because he's a bit of a people pleaser as well, yeah. That's a good one.
It's like, have you ever been in a conversation about horoscopes and like you're just having fun and then you realize that everyone else in the conversation take it super seriously? Because that would that's happened to me. That would be the Harvey read though.
Oh
yeah.
It's like he's suddenly in way over his head. It's like, I do not know what you think.
I think you could even mention the word Zodiac and Harry from Disco Elysium would shoot you in the head. I think you could even whisper like even like a moon cycle whatever, and Harry would have no fucking time for that shit.
I feel like we found the correct answer for this one as well now. I feel like that's objectively true. Yeah.
He'd be like,
he could go either way, right? Depending on the options and the voices that you listen to the most, he could either be super into it or could be super against it.
That's so true.
I don't feel like he does middle ground though. I feel like it would be one or the other.
I actually did have one last bit for this section. Isn't there like some kind of concept of like star signs that are good pairings for each other, like romantically?
Yes,
right.
There is.
Can we try and find out what the star sign is for the voice of Alphonse Harding, and then see if it matches with?
All right, we'll see.
She took you the hair behind her ear, listening.
Okay, I will. If I tried to and I couldn't because of my headphones.
Yeah, because your headphones.
So I just was kind of poking my hair, like.
Okay, so
I saw the vision.
9th of June, which is the game's star sign, is Gemini.
Okay, Aries compatible. Okay, you look it up and read it to me. So I'm gonna close my eyes.
So,
oh no.
The first thing that came up after the AI bullshit at the top was an article from Cosmopolitan from last year.
Love Cosmo.
Let's discuss Aries and Gemini compatibility. Will these two burn bright or go down in flames?
I love that.
I'm going to try not to read this entire article out loud, but just in case, I will give credit here to Erica W. Smith from Cosmo.
Erica, come on, babe.
Yes.
Do be good.
Okay. Let's do relationship compatibility. Let's not try and marry you off. Let's just see.
Rebecca, don't.
If only.
Okay, you ready? Are you ready for just this whole info dump, Rachel?
I'm ready. Yeah.
You're prepared. Okay.
I'm prepared.
The traits that make Aries and Gemini excellent friends and lovers, their playfulness, curiosity, and sense of fun, will also help them in a relationship. However, there are a few downsides. Remember how I said that Aries and Gemini don't take much seriously? Just trust that she said that earlier in the article. Yeah, that can have its drawbacks. When things are great, these two are having tons of fun. But when conflict arises, Gemini will do their best to avoid addressing it, and Aries could let their temper get the better of them. Additionally, these two can get so caught up in the fun times that they neglect the more serious parts of their relationship, like budgeting and making sure they have similar goals and timelines for their future together. To make a relationship work long term, these two will need to learn how to have serious discussion in like tilde marks. Not so fun, I know, but very important. So
Is there anything in there about a Gemini dropping hornet nests on people's heads and how you sort of like
just let me have a look.
We just do a Control F for hornet.
Control F hornets. No, it's under marriage compatibility actually.
Oh, it's okay.
Right. You know what though? I can't believe he's done that to me. That's so rude. I can't believe that. He's going to do that to me.
And if you would like a point of comparison, Saoirse Ronan and her husband are an Aries Gemini combo. If you would like to see how they're getting along, I guess.
Yeah, I think the other really funny thing about this is that Henry's a Gemini, so it's very much I'm with a Gemini, and my other indie game hottie is a Gemini as well.
You could have told me that before I read your relationship to filth. Come on. Oh,
damn.
Incredible. Well, what have we learned?
Do you have issues around, what was it, budgeting? That was so specific.
Budgeting.
Yeah, wow.
Oh no. Budget, Rachel. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that probably neither Rachel nor I were big readers of the ladies' fashion mags when we were teens.
I did buy the S Club 7 magazine though, and you got like free shit with it, and I was really into that. And there was a Tracy Beaker magazine at one point as well.
That's cool.
I remember that one. What were the gifts you would get with the S Club 7 magazine? And how many issues did that run for, do we think?
Okay, so it ran for 7 issues. No, it didn't. That would have been cunt though, if S Club 7 issues.
Great, yeah.
But the thing was, it was very expensive. So my mum was like, we'll get you the first one, and then the rest you can like spend with your pocket money, whatever. So the first one came with like a big purple, I remember this so clearly. It was like a big purple like tray. It was like a thing to hold your accessories in, and then yes. And then each issue afterwards has come with like stuff to put in this tray to keep your stuff in. But I think my mum was like, it's storage and your room will be neat. So yeah, you can have the first issue and then the rest of the issues.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first issue was like a little cute tray, and then you'd get like a bracelet or whatever. But I don't think I bought more than like 1 or 2. Oh my god!
Was it called
Club?
Was it S Club Style?
Maybe. Are you reading this S Club magazine?
I'm looking at eBay listings. I think it went for 48 issues, and they're listed. The first 17 issues are listed for £400 on the UK eBay, and on an American listing for $350 for the whole set of 48.
Oh my god.
Including, you also get with that listing though, you also get an exclusive mini mag of S Club Junior.
Oh, I do remember S Club Junior.
Oh, S Club Junior. My God.
Oh, I do remember. So I'm looking at what you got free. I remember getting the big purple thing is here. I'm seeing it. This is such a throwback. But I remember I wanted the issue with the bandana in it because Hannah wore a bandana. And I liked that. And she had a little bandana on. And I was like, I want Hannah's bandana. So I had to get that issue. Fuck knows what issue it was, but yeah. Yeah.
That is wild that you could... Like, who wrote for that? Who published it? Like... Yeah. That's incredible.
I've written for magazines. I want to write for it. We've all written for magazines. Let's all write for S Club 7.
I haven't technically written for magazines.
Have you not?
Oh, no, wait. Well, very technically, not for a gaming magazine.
Which
what other magazine?
I've written for the Fire Brigades Union magazine.
Ew.
Hell yeah, that's incredible.
That's
technically, because like my dad is a retired firefighter, but I actually worked for the FBU as like a contractor for a couple of years.
Fuck yeah.
And when like the end of my contract came up, they were like, "Oh, because your dad is a firefighter, and it's kind of cute. Do you want to do like a little piece for the mag?" So it was like 200 words or something. It was very short.
Brill. Nice.
Anyway, but yeah, I've never had a print publication in the games industry, the industry I've worked in for like over half a decade and put a lot of energy into getting published in. But my dad was like, I was never in the Firefighters magazine, but you were.
It also doesn't help that half the mags are gone now. They are just not exist.
Yeah, by the time I came in, they were already kind of gone. So
yeah.
But yeah, so that's our the horoscope section over with. Damn. I hope you found something even a little bit interesting there, because
we do love bullshitting.
We love a bit of bullshit.
You know, I've just had a thought. What we should do is if people like this format and we get more than 3 people listen to the end, which I'm like, I feel a little iffy. I'm having great fun. I don't know how many of the listeners are still with us.
I have no fucking clue.
But we could mailbag this. We could get people to write in their suggestions. Tell us who you want to have their horoscope for tarot.
Write horoscopes for characters and send in the horoscopes.
Yes!
Like, write really specific horoscopes.
There's got to be a way that the people who are enjoying this, we can make this more interactive for them.
Yes, for sure. Right, is it time for some tarot reading?
Do you want to do some tarot reading?
Yeah,
Yes, would love that.
I will introduce this very, very quickly, I guess.
Yes, please. I literally have no idea how this works. I have no clue.
Neither do I.
I'm very much learning. I'm still a real amateur at this. But I've been I've been learning to read tarot on and off for about a year, maybe a little less than a year. So, a couple of things, like up top, I mentioned before, I am a skeptic. I'm not taking this literally, but I don't want it to be seen that I'm treating this with disrespect for anyone who does, feel a more spiritual connection to this. But I do find it useful, as a lot of people, there are skeptics in the tarot community and people who just find it, a useful focusing exercise or just like a fun thing to do, which is, I think it's fun, but also I've used it before as a way to just like center my thoughts on an important issue. And I find that it does work, even though, I saw something yesterday because I was literally Googling and like going into the sort of tarot Reddit communities and saying like, is this kind of okay for people who do kind of have a more literal belief in this to go on air and do tarot in a kind of a flippant and entertainment based way? And what someone said was, it's just a deck of cards and the magic is in your mind, which I thought was a really nice way of like looking at it from a sort of, a kind of that can apply regardless of how you're feeling about it.
That's a really good way of looking at it.
So that's kind of where we're coming at it from. Definitely not making fun of anyone, but we are going to have fun, which is nice. And if anyone's interested, I'm using the Rider-Waite deck, which is my personal preference over the Marseille deck, although I do have both. Those are the two kind of main tarot decks that most people kind of practice with. I just find it's very shallow. I like the artwork a bit better on the Rider-Waites, and also the text is in English rather than in French, so I don't have to remember how to speak French.
Oh, damn.
What is the difference between the two? I don't know anything about tarot. So what's the difference between the two decks?
It's just different designs. It's just like different. Okay. The deck is the same, but it's different art, and like as I said, the text is between French and English, so I prefer the English deck just because I speak English a lot better than I speak French.
Is it Sayonara Wild Hearts that is like... Sorry, is that...
No.
That game's like, each level is named after a card from the tarot deck, right?
So many games do that, right? So, like Cyberpunk 2077, The Quarry, they both have all of that. Like, theming all of your chapters around a major arcana tarot card is very popular in game design.
Oh, Cyberpunk did that as well.
Yeah, all of the endings are named after a major arcana card.
Oh, right.
So yeah, there is, in case you're unfamiliar, the major arcana is kind of what you would think of as like the face cards, I guess, in a regular deck of cards. They're the ones that are, things like, well, you can see the one that's just come up on the bottom while I'm shuffling is the star, which is, again, that's one of the endings in Cyberpunk, right? It's named after that. And then there's the minor arcana, which is more like, the 4 suits and the numbers and within those. So for this, I'm going to do, I sound like so... Like, it's just cool. I'm going to do a 3-card, like, past, present, future spread for each reading.
Yes.
I am taking it seriously and not seriously at the same time. It's kind of weird. But also, like, that's just because usually I would do, like, a bigger 12-card spread, but there's not room on my desk. So I would usually... Three's good. I would usually be on a duvet or on the floor, but, like, 12-card takes a while. And also, I just don't have the room with my recording set up. So, with those caveats out of the way, let's see what happens.
Woo!
Anyone get a character that they want? Or I can start.
Yeah, you start.
I dropped one of my cards.
Oh no! What does that mean?
Which card?
The 7 of Swords.
I was hoping it'd be like The Rock or something. not Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You won't believe what he looks like now. Yeah. Anyone want to put forward a character, or shall I start with the one that I've written down?
Hello.
I want to do the salesman from Thank Goodness You're Here.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Oh.
Salesman from Thank Goodness You're Here. So I've been shuffling these like compulsively all evening, so I think we'll call that shuffled.
Can you explain in great detail everything you're doing for the listeners, just like as you're doing it?
Yeah, shuffled the cards. I'm really bad at shuffling, but I've been shuffling them loads. So the way that you would do it, and we're trying to do this as authentically as possible, is shuffle and then cut 3 times. And then take the 3 cards from the top after that and see what they say.
Okay.
So let's find out. So the salesman from Thank Goodness You're Here.
Small yellow boy.
Past, present, and future. So the past is the Page of Swords. Right, let's find out. Page of Swords. And this is where it all breaks down because I have to look at my little book. But let's find out.
Swords.
Page of Swords. So it's not reversed. So the past for this character: authority, overseeing, secret service, vigilance, spying, examination, and the qualities belonging to those activities. An indiscreet person will pry into the querent's secrets.
MI5. He's an MI5 agent.
He was MI5 agent.
Spicy,
okay.
Right?
I like this. All right.
Huge if true.
100%. Huge if true.
Unlike the salesman.
Oh, the present is interesting. The 3 of Pentacles reversed. There we go.
What does reversed mean?
Reverse means that the cards dealt out upside down, which reverses or changes the meaning.
Ooh, okay.
So Pentacles, where are we at? My Pentacles.
Does that mean that feels like it would be bad, or is that not bad?
It's not always bad. Because sometimes, it varies a huge amount. But the 3 of Pentacles reversed for the present card: mediocrity in work and otherwise, puerility, pettiness, weakness. Interpretation depends on the neighbouring cards, so you kind of need to read it in the context with the past and whatever comes out. So in the past we've got secrets. In the present we've got kind of things not going so well. Mid
as fuck.
And the future, the Fool. Okay.
The Fool?
Well, that's
Major Arcana. The Fool.
Major?
And yeah. So, folly, mania, extravagance, intoxication, delirium, frenzy, and bereavement. So...
Oh my God!
Doesn't that just paint a picture?
Yes! What the fuck?
So we've got a man with a mysterious past whose work life is going down the tubes.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Ending up in a life of intoxication and just totally derailed. I think we just described the plot of the game.
Yeah, I think we did actually. Yeah.
The milk. It reminds me of the milk moment.
Milk shy no more.
Milk shy
no more.
No more.
So the thing that's interesting with the future cards, so that's the sort of the very standard 3-card read, which is like past, present, and future. You can do different this version about relationships where it's like you and your partner and the relationship is another version of the 3-card draw, but like past, present, future is the easiest one to kind of get your head around. The thing that I like is that if, like me, you're kind of using it in a more non-literal way as kind of a focusing exercise, the future, sometimes people say, like, rather than past, present, and future, they say, like, context, obstacle, solution is another way of looking at that. But what the hell kind of a solution is just get drunk? Like,
hello.
Me in my early 20s would have an answer to you for that.
As well. Anyway, if you want to read it that way.
We can ask it, we can almost ask questions as well. And then it would be...
Okay.
Or like problems.
If you want to ask a more I'm probably going to ask a question for the one that I've come up with. So
let's do that one. Let's do that one.
Okay, we'll see. So I want to know, because without breaking any of the terms of our delayed embargo for Demon School, I've played enough Demon School that was already available in the demo and therefore not embargo content to know that I love Namiko. I would die for Namiko. She's the best.
Yes.
And with Demon School getting delayed, I want to know if everything's going to turn out all right for Namiko. So I'm going to have a look, and we can kind of decide whether this read applies to Namiko or the game, I guess.
Oh, fuck. You're meddling with something larger than us.
Absolutely, for the purposes of entertainment only. This is nothing to do with the reality of the situation.
Oh
I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know. Okay, so past. For the past, we've got the Sun, which is another major arcana. Love that.
Ooh.
So, in the past, material happiness, fortunate marriage, or contentment. All right, so far not getting a lot
Okay.
of either Demon School or Namiko, but we roll. Sometimes these things are mysterious. For the present, the Two of Swords. Interesting.
The Two of Swords.
Talk amongst yourselves while I find my page.
So many
Loads of
swords
today. Two of Swords. Conformity and the equipoise. Jesus Christ, even I don't know that one very well. Which it suggests courage, friendship, concord in a state of arms, affection and intimacy.
Oh my god. These are so intense. Right? I don't know what I expected.
Right. I know, right? It's just you make up a story as you go along. It's how it goes. And then the future. Ace of Swords. Interesting. Triumph, the excessive degree in everything, conquest, triumph of force. It is a card of great force in love as well as in hatred. It can indicate great prosperity or great misery. So good news. Good news to the makers of Demon School. I think that it's happening next time. Based on this very shallow tarot read.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, prosperity's nice. Triumph. Who doesn't love Triumph?
Incredible.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Damn.
That wasn't my best read. Honestly, I did some yesterday and they were like so good.
What kind of questions are good for, like, you don't want to be too specific, do you? You want to be a bit more.
I think it's kind of up to you because, like, it's just, you know, thinking about how you're gonna frame the narrative that you then tell through the cards. Really, so
I have a question for the cards.
Yeah, go on, please.
Cards.
Let me have a bit of a shuffle while you're talking.
What is it? What is they saying? Yu-Gi-Oh? Believe in the cards. The power of the cards.
Heart of the cards.
Yeah. Exodia. Heart of the cards.
Exodia.
Exodia? Question mark?
Exodia.
Piece of Exodia. Yeah. I know just enough about Yu-Gi-Oh to know that. Yeah.
Blue Eyes White Dragon. Got it.
We got there.
There you go.
Kyber?
Oh. Yeah. Kyber Corp.
Yeah.
Joey.
Yeah.
Are we just going back and forth with Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge while Rebecca is furiously shuffling the cards?
I mean, you can
cards.
you can start asking the question.
Okay.
You want.
Cards. Okay, cards. Listen to me. I have a question to ask
to
of
Rachel
the.
Cards. Mm-hmm.
Should I play Silk Song with a mod?
Oh, that's a good one.
With an invincibility mod. I want to give the cards a little more context. Cards. I played the original Hollow Knight with a mod on, and as much as I enjoyed it, sometimes I do reflect back and think maybe I shouldn't have played it with the mod. Sometimes though, not all the time, but sometimes I think of that. So going into Silk Song, I just want to know, should I play with a mod? Because I'm going to give it my best go, but then as soon as I get frustrated, I'm just going to switch an invisibility mod on because I really want to love Silk Song, right? But I just worried that if I do that, it'll frustrate me and I'll quit the game and I won't play it for 2 years like I did with Hollow Knight. So I'm looking for guidance. My heart is open. My mind is open. Heart of the cards.
This is cool. Do you remember, Rachel, when I was first starting to do tarot last year? And I don't know if you remember, but while we were talking, I did a read before I started Danganronpa V3 about whether I was going to like it or it was going to kill my love for the franchise.
Yes!
Yeah, that's good, right? So this is not the first time. This is not the first time we've done this.
Great.
This is not the first time we've done
this.
You and I. Okay.
So call back. Hell yeah.
Past is the 10 of Cups reversed.
So my past with Hollow Knight, the original.
Yeah, your past with the original Hollow Knight is the 10 of Cups reversed. So that means... Ooh, repose of the false heart, indignation, violence, and sorrow.
I did have a lot of sorrow when it came to the first Hollow Knight. I had a lot of sorrow when it came to it. And also when I wrote that article, I had a lot of sorrow from all the assholes who reached out to me and made fun of me for using a pod.
Yeah.
Wow. So
there's a lot of people showing indignation towards your perfectly normal take.
Bearing in mind, this booklet was written in the 1920s when they didn't know about game modding, but I feel like Repose of the False Heart could basically just mean installing a mod on Hollow Knight.
Oh, it could.
If they had only known.
If they'd only known what modding was.
If they don't,
what Hollow Knight was.
All right.
Damn.
All right. What are you thinking about as your present? So your present is kind of trying to make this decision, right? So
I'm trying to make this decision. I just want to know.
Don't panic, you got the devil, but that's not a bad thing.
Oh my god, I'm the devil!
That's not normally a card.
What the hell?
Aries energy, honestly.
Where is he? Ah, there
The devil is an Aries. Don't argue with me. I just know.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I won't then.
So,
The
ravage,
devil.
violence, vehemence, extraordinary efforts, force, and fatality. That which is predestined, but not for this reason evil. So, you know.
No, that doesn't sound great, Rebecca.
I mean, I feel like, okay, I'm reading the second half of that.
This says you're going to die, but that wasn't even the question you asked.
See, to me, that which is predestined, but not for this reason evil, that strongly says you kind of know you're going to do this already, but that's not a bad thing.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Okay, I like that. Well, hello.
You know.
All right. I'm picking up what you're
Finding
putting
a theme with
down.
this.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Also, do you want to just really look at this cool card art before I...
Yes,
freaking-
please.
Like,
Oh, that is
fuck.
Beelzebub. He's got his little hairy legs.
yeah.
And
And
there's
he's got-
two
who
people
are
at the
those-
bottom. Is that a
I
strawberry?
think that's Adam and Eve, I think.
Oh. But do they have...
So-
Does Eve have a strawberry tail?
Yeah, what's that? A little strawberry?
I think it's just kind of nearby.
Apple?
It's sort of a raspberry, maybe.
Oh, a
Apple would-
raspberry.
Makes sense.
Apple with me, yeah. Love that.
Cool. Okay. So finally,
Damn,
the future, the outcome.
Okay.
10 of Pentacles. What are we getting?
Pentacles.
Pentacles never sounds good.
10 of Pentacles.
Okay, so this is if I go with my heart and use the mod.
This is your future. Yeah, this is. Oh, gain riches. Family Matters Archives extraction.
I'm
This
gonna
card
be
can
rich!
represent. This card can represent a house or dwelling, the abode of a family, and derives its value from the other cards. So,
I
gain
think you're going to
riches.
get commissioned to write about using a mod at a publication that feels familiar to you. Games Radar, perhaps.
It's such a
Fuck
good
yeah.
read.
Yeah, I'm going to pitch them
Oh.
right now.
There we
You
go.
should do it.
There we go.
Hi, Oscar. We did tarot live on the pod. Now you have to commission me to write about Silksong.
Yes!
Yeah, the cards have decreed it.
Hell yeah. Okay.
All right, that one
Nice.
went quite well. I
did go well.
Yeah.
I didn't get much out of my demon school read, which I'm kind of sad about, but I think that one kind of brought it back for me.
Well,
That
the
was
cards are also under embargo, so they were like,
yeah,
we can't
that's
tell you.
that's so true.
Because I wanted to
They're
really
like-
take part in that bit, and I was like, I know too much
Yeah,
about that game,
no,
and I can't
they're
talk about it.
But yeah, they were like, it's going to go well. That's all you need to know. Right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Good point, yeah.
Even the spirits and the elements are under embargo.
You
Yeah,
know
they
what,
don't
actually,
want us getting-
that's highly reassuring. I couldn't have broken embargo even if I wanted to.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Wow, those game embargoes are really strict.
Ooh, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I want to ask the cards.
Yeah, I was about to say, anyone got another one?
Ooh, that was a good one.
Let's
I really enjoyed
really
that.
try and break an embargo on this. Will GTA 6 be good?
Oh my god! Do you really want to read GTA 6?
No, I don't. Not on this podcast. No.
Fair enough.
The
Right,
devil's
we'll
already
leave
gone.
I mean, he's shuffled back in now. He's anywhere. He's anywhere at all.
I want to ask it something about
This podcast?
Ooh, that's a dangerous game though. If about the podcast, it's dangerous.
I think we should. We should ask it what
Don't do it, Liam.
what does
Don't do
what
it.
does the next year hold for the podcast?
Oh my
We're coming to our
goodness.
second anniversary.
Yeah, that's true.
No, don't do it, Rebecca.
That'd be
Begging
good.
you.
Right, I need someone to make the executive decision on this. Do we do
Do
it
it.
or not?
Do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Do it.
okay.
She wants to do it.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Okay.
No,
hold on.
I don't. I hope it's good. If it's bad,
Okay.
Yeah, this
Have
card's
it.
just a picture of a cease and desist from the PR responsible for Demon School. That's weird.
Can't believe you've done this. No one's still listening. It's just the three of us, but I find that funny.
yeah, it really is. No one else. Everyone has totally logged off, shut down,
Alright.
gone outside.
All right, guys. The past. The Knight of Wands.
Wands.
Wands. Yes.
How many listeners we have?
Wands.
Wands is in wands, magic wands, not. Well, I mean, actually, technically, it's more like sticks.
Oh,
but they
one.
don't really
Sorry,
call it
those are
sticks.
number
Oh,
one.
wands.
No.
I always thought it was
Knight.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
Liam, you've done this to us.
No,
I can't believe you've done this.
This is the past. This is the past. Departure, absence, flight, emigration.
Oh my god.
Change of
Oh my
residence.
god.
No, my god.
Okay,
no.
we're off to a great start so far.
This
All
is
right.
so accurate.
It's a bit of a read.
So what's present then? Okay, that's a good start.
Present is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so one further up. Ooh. A dark woman, countrywoman, friendly, chaste, loving, and honourable. If the card beside her signifies a man, it does. She is well disposed towards him. If a woman, she is interested in the querent. Also, love of money, a good harvest, which may be taken in several senses. So I think maybe we need to read the end of that one. A good harvest may be taken in several senses. Because we're not asking about a person, we're asking about kind of a state of being.
Like, I don't know,
So-
like if you grow an audience, like
It's
growing.
we're doing well. We're happy with the
bountiful
milestones we've
crop
hit so far. Yeah.
That is pretty accurate. Okay.
This is like episode 46, right? Like, damn.
Yeah, it's true.
We're doing well.
Very
All right.
true.
Future, brace yourselves, kids. The Queen of Cups. Oh, this is interesting. A knight and
Another
two
queen.
queens. Hold on. A knight and two queens. What's everyone thinking? What's everyone feeling right now?
Oh, that's actually incredible. That's so funny.
Fuck.
Okay. Just trying to read through this. Like, I mean,
That is so funny.
That is so funny.
Oh my god.
interesting. So a lot of this is like reading on, like, if the querent is a woman, which technically, like, two of us are. But yeah. Okay, basically it says, like, a woman who is close to the querent staying close. So me and Rachel, buds for life. I think that's
Good.
Yeah.
That's pretty
For
cool.
sure the best. Yeah.
So loving intelligence and hence the gift of vision, success, happiness, pleasure, wisdom, and virtue. Women of equivocal character. So, I mean,
Shit.
you know,
That sounds... Does that mean that I'm getting kicked off the podcast?
I hope not. You didn't get a lot of mentions in there. I'm going to be honest. but,
Sounded like there was a pretty heavy on the women sticking together part.
Or you might die and come back as a ghost.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that's
this is the
possible.
future of the podcast. It's the season
Hey,
finale that we
actually,
discussed.
to be fair, we didn't put like a limit on the future. I assumed it meant like the next year, but maybe we should have been a bit more specific because it's
Well,
still
I
got
s-
us solving
I
that
smoked for a
murder
long
mystery.
time. 12
Yeah.
months might be too long for me.
Oh, don't be silly. It's the crab, Liam. We know it's going to be the crab.
It's the crab.
We've
Okay,
always
that
known
was-
it would
that was-
be the
yeah.
crab.
That first card in particular was very
It was
fucking scary.
extremely-
Yeah, the first
Oh,
card
man.
and the two queens in a night was very
Yeah,
good.
that is wild. Okay.
Oh,
That
well,
was
Fucking hell.
interesting.
tarot.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
That was so good. I did not know
Did
what to
everybody have
expect.
fun?
No.
Christ. Oh,
Damn.
right.
Right. I feel like that feels like a natural ending to that.
Yes. I
That
think we
little
should definitely
experiment.
end on that. And with that, we'll head on to our hyperfixations. Rebecca, you don't have one, which is
Yes, for the
Rest,
first time
relax.
in indie venture history, I have nothing. I mean, like, okay, behind the scenes, we've recorded this in the last episode 4 days apart because I'm going on holiday. So, like, I haven't had time to find
Hasn't
anything
had
new to
much time,
hyperfixate
no.
on. I'm hyperfixated on the idea of finally getting a holiday in a few days' time. So that could be.
Yes! You've been
That's
busy.
all I'm thinking about. Yeah. But yeah,
So,
no, skip me. Skip
Yeah,
me.
how about you, Liam? We'll talk about yours.
It's time for Terminal Boy Brain hyperfixation again.
Yeah!
So last week, Konami remembered after the Silent Hill 2 remake that they can still make video games, and they released Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, one of my all-time favourite games. I've been playing that. I got it for my birthday. My mum bought it for me.
Oh, that is so
Yeah.
nice.
I am a little boy.
I love that.
It's really good. It's a bit of a weird remake in the sense that it is literally the same game, just in Unreal Engine. Like, all of the mechanics are largely the same. They've modernized some of the controls, but all of the sort of idiosyncrasies of that original game are there. All the voice acting's the same. All the cutscenes are the same. So it's an interesting thing of just looking at something that's had like such a beautiful glow up, but is largely the same game that it was 20 years ago on the PlayStation 2. This does mean that it has a few things in it that have not aged well and never were good at the time either. Kojima's classic, he reveres and also does not seem to respect women, is very much on display in this game. To a point that is even more grim in 2025. But as a silly anime-ass action game, you really can't get better than the game where the first boss you fight is a guy who shoots bees out of his mouth. And like the fact that I actually forgot that because this game is set in the 1960s, you have like this long cutscene that's like, you know, after the end of the Cold War and Kennedy gets assassinated and Khrushchev is trying to regain relations with whoever the president was at the time of the game. And then it's like, you know, it's showing real footage of like Khrushchev and Kennedy and like real war scenarios, nuclear bombs going off. And then it's like, and he is Volgan, and it's just a drawing of the main bad guy who's a Russian general who can shoot lightning out of his hands. And it's just like very funny how they pair that together. And it's like, Colonel Volgan. It's like, yeah, you know, Volgan, he's trying to rebel against Khrushchev, a real man who existed. And
Jesus Christ.
It's good fun. I've been having a lot of fun with that, but I'm excited to finish that. And it's just nice to revisit it. And I've been eating very well with... Here's a bunch of games I loved as a teenager, remastered and remade over the last few years between Resi 4, Dead Rising, and this. So,
because when did you play the first game? How old were you?
MGS3. Goodness me. When did it come out?
So how many years has it been?
It came out in 2005. So the same year as the year after Resi 4, about that.
Wow, so it's 20 years ago. Ooh.
Wow. I last played it at uni with the HD collection, but I didn't finish it. But on PS2, I think I finished it 10 to 15 times. It was just one of the games.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, the first 3 Metal Gear Solid games I've finished so many times. It's only 4 and 5 that I've only finished once. Because 4 is difficult to enjoy.
Oh, really?
'Cause it's mainly cutscenes. And 5 is very, very long. But
damn.
Yeah, it feels like putting on an old pair of shoes, although I'm not very good at it because stealth games are hard, especially with the PS2 AI still very much there.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But yeah,
you are eating well. God damn, there's remakes.
I know, right? Yeah, very, very good. What is yours, Rachel?
So I just want to check in with a couple of games. I mentioned The Drifter last time. I finished it. It makes the landing, so that's good.
Oh, nice.
So
okay, that's good.
If you're into, as I said last time, point and click, pulpy fiction, Australians play The Drifter. Because I was worried it wouldn't make the landing, but it did. It was very good. In a tight 6-7 hours, it's pretty good. Nice. And then, I played Tiny Bookshop, which is obviously the game Rebecca's been talking about for ages. It's really good. Everything you said, I totally agree with. I just had a really nice time.
Hey.
Yes. So it's very cute, cozy. Everything you said, I love and more.
It's so good.
Just here to confirm everything that you loved about it. And I think, did I mention this before? But I've gotten so many book recommendations from it. It's kind of unreal.
Yes. Oh my God, you were telling me. Yeah,
did I tell you about it? Yeah.
The real world books in there are so, everything that I've not read, I now want to read that's in there, basically. It's so...
And because we were talking about, there's there's manga and comics and graphic novels they mention. It goes really deep. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so egalitarian in the way it recommends books as well, because it will just be here's an undisputed classic and here's a volume of a manga, and they're treated as being equally worthwhile pieces of both entertainment and literature, and I really love that about this game. This is something that I've been meaning to mention every time I've talked about this game on the podcast, but not ever managed to work in. But yeah, if you want to feel like it's really anti-snobbery, I think is a it's a strong theme of the game, and that's really carried through in the way that the books are selected. Oh yeah, how far through are you? I've got to know.
So I think it's the Halloween festival is coming up, so I don't think I'm that far through. Maybe I've got a third of the badges. I think. So I think I've quite a way to go. But yeah, it's really satisfying to play. I have yet to do the achievement where you sell out completely, like, all of your books.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
yes.
So, right, the way I got that, I'll tell you, because I'm now at the next level of that, and I keep just falling short. The way I did it was I only put my smallest bookshelf in one day.
Oh, right, yeah, because I still have I have a big bookshelf and a box. So I could take the bookshelf off and just have a box of like 10 crime novels.
You
and then
can do that if you want to choose the achievement, because it is hard. It is hard to sell out everything in your stock. So I'm at the next one. So I'm at the Christmas event at the moment, and one of the things I have to do is like sell out my entire stock by New Year. But it's only it's only like whatever, it's like sell out whatever you have in one day. And I've got 88 slots now in my shop. I sold, I think it was something really frustrating, like 76, and I was like, you guys, come on
buy those books.
But yeah, I was like, should I just take one bookshelf out just for the day and put a Christmas tree in there or something, be like, it's themed for Christmas, and then they can just like buy slightly fewer books.
It's like the right kind of management where it's not like, I think you've definitely talked about this, where it's not too much, it's just enough, like that balance of, and it's so Moorish. Like, I'm like, I can fit a day or two in. Like, I'm not really, I didn't expect that from this kind of game to be like, I'll just do one more day. Like,
it's so hard to put down.
Farming sims and stuff. Yes.
Yeah, literally yesterday I was sat for an hour being like, I'll just do one more day. Days are really quick in this game. I'll just do one more day. And I could not peel myself away from it. And friend of the podcast mate was like, it's 7:00. We need to eat dinner. And I was just like, no, you considered tiny bookshop. And like,
I need to impress this university woman with my good literary tastes.
Oh my god, she is tough.
Yeah, she's tough. She's tough.
All right, I did 2 English degrees, and she is tougher than any professor at the actual university. She's tough. Another thing that I love about this, I think it's worth mentioning, is like, do you like arranging your shelves? Do you do a lot of the shelf arrangements?
I do. I love arranging the shelf.
I love arranging the shelves too. And a thing that I've noticed that is so subtle, because there's like loads of little effect, like every piece of furniture in your shop puts different effects on things. Have you noticed that kids' books sell better if they're on the bottom shelf, unless you have like a ladder?
Oh,
no,
that's cute.
But I tell you what, I was doing that anyway, because in my mind, I was like, kids can reach the bottom, or I was putting them in the box. I was like, so
in the
kids
box.
Can,
I put the kids' books in the box on the bottom shelf as well. It's so
yes, because originally I was like, travel can go at the bottom, because I don't really care about travel, and like, so I've had all the nice books at the top. But then I was like, no, let's put the kids' books. Because to be honest, I wasn't putting many kids' books in. I was just like, I would just put because the amount of shelves you have at the beginning and the genres you have, there's not like one shelf per genre, so you do have to kind of mix up a bit. So I was like, the kids can go out, whatever. But actually, I didn't know that though, when you put them at the bottom. That is so great. But Rebecca, I've made some fatal errors. I've made some absolute fatal errors. Like, I went to the university on a Saturday and it was dead, and I was like, what am I doing? This is such a bad move. I went to the beach when it was raining once.
I went to the beach in early autumn. Big mistake.
Yeah, didn't pay attention to the weather, and I was just like, it'll be fine. But you know what? It doesn't feel punishing. You're just a bit like, I'm a silly sausage. Yeah. And you just get on with your day.
It's like, there's zero punishment in this game if you kind of mess something up. Like, characters will be like, come back tomorrow, but they really just mean like, come back another day to get the next quest. Like, no one's going to yell at you if it's not tomorrow.
Right, okay.
And everyone's really nice.
It's great. It's
wonderful little game. Game. Pleasantly
surprised.
This is
a friend of the podcast, Yoli, has been addicted to this for the last few days.
Really?
Yes, amazing.
Yeah. She realised it works on a Mac, and she's just not stopped playing it, and she's thinks it's amazing, so I can't wait to finally play it.
Yeah.
Are either you playing this on Steam Deck?
I haven't tried on Steam Deck.
God, my brain just fell over. No, it's on my laptop. No, not Steam Deck.
Laptop,
management games, I prefer to have a mouse, so...
Same, but then people are like saying the Switch version is so good. It's still top of the charts on Switch, by the way.
It's a Switch 2.
Really?
It's on Switch 2, so they could be using a mouse, is all I'm saying.
It's just on Switch 1, unfortunately.
Is it? I thought it was just Switch 2. My mistake.
But I might try it on Steam Deck. I feel like it might be quite nice on Steam Deck. Yoli seems to think that she's not doing anything that necessarily means that a mouse is better for it. So yeah, but I'm very excited. It's lovely to see just how many people love it.
Yeah, the only thing that comes to mind is arranging your books.
Yeah, the lovely bit where you click and drag the shot. Yeah.
Oh, is that like quite tactile? Is it?
Yeah,
I find it that way. But
I can't see why you couldn't do it
me.
with a Steam Deck and a Switch. Like that's.
Oh yeah,
fine.
I trust people who say it's perfectly doable. I want to click and drag the books. That's my hard line. Is I want to click and drag the books.
Totally fair.
And with that, it's just started to rain outside for me.
Oh,
and I think that brings us to the end of the episode. Thank you if you stuck around this long.
Yeah, this is shorter than most of our episodes, and yet somehow it in a nice way feels longer somehow.
Yes. This is a bit of a bullshit episode, but we had a great time.
It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yes. So we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Indie Venture is a video games podcast created, produced, hosted, and edited by Rachel Watts, Rebecca Jones, and me, Liam Richardson. For more information, including a list of every game we mentioned in this episode, make sure to check out our website, indieventurepodcast.co.uk. You can get in touch by sending your questions, comments, and feedback to contact@indieventurepodcast.co.uk. You can support the show by rating us 5 stars and leaving a review on Apple Podcasts or your preferred podcast provider of choice. Some of the games we talk about on the show may have been provided to us for free for review consideration. Our intro music and stings were composed for us by Ollie Newbury. Check the episode description to hear more of his excellent tunes. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks for another episode of Indie Venture. Bye for now.